I guess I see my art in the terms of history as alternative. And I say that in the sense that so oftentimes history is told from one perspective. History is often referred to as his story, the history or the story of the conqueror, or in this case, the colonizer. The Indigenous artist is definitely the voice of the colonized, and has a responsibility to tell the history and the narrative of the colonized. And that now is the time when people are willing to listen to the alternative history or take a look at the other half of the puzzle.
The problem began with colonization. One of the main issues that is affecting me every single day, that hurts every single day, is colonization and the effects of it. And so my work has been about finding out, why do people do this to each other? How do we address the internalized capitalism and patriarchy that causes colonialism within ourselves?
What's happening right now, especially, and I think artists are contributing to this, is that we are bringing things to the table that aren't new, but are simply not known to the general public. That the stories of boarding schools and the stories of exploitation, the stories of even stereotype, are being brought to the forefront as being something new, but there's something that's always been there. But we are asserting our authority as citizens, as stewards of this land, as members of our tribal communities that have been here for thousands and thousands of years, and presenting to you that you don't know anything about us, and that it's time to listen so that you can hear the things that we need to say, that we can inform the decisions that need to be made, so that we can help you understand that we're not just, buckskin and long hair and headdresses, but that we're so much more diverse and so much more colorful and so much more beautiful than you think we are. And artists are bringing that to the forefront, and it's important, but I think it's also just really exciting.
I realize how much I am a part of this place. And I realize how much I am who I am because of this place. And because of northern New Mexico, because of my family. And so because of that, I realized the privilege of identity and place. And so I started to say, okay, what is that? And how am I, of Santa Clara? And my story is complicated. My blessing is that I've been a weirdo in so many ways. I don't fit culturally. I don't fit genderly, right? I don't fit in so many ways. But because I haven't fit, I've always sat with a perspective. And the perspective I've hated. I've absolutely loathed having to sit outside of things and always be different. But I've realized that difference and that perspective I've had has been an incredible blessing, even if it's been really lonely.
I identify as a multicultural person. Growing up in Berkeley, I will always lean towards the left. Having a Spanish surname and brown skin and brown eyes, I'll always lean towards the narrative of brown people. Being mixed race, it'll always be a personal struggle in life. I think that society makes you choose one half or the other. And for me, brown people and Native people have always been more accepting of me than my Caucasian counterparts. With the exception of growing up in Berkeley, I think me and my brother, it was always very novel being Native American, which is a certain kind of prejudice of itself.
I've always identified as Native because my genetics have dictated that is what a lot of people see when they see me ever since I was very little. So I was always treated, good, bad, or indifferent, as a Native person. So that's been a big part of my identity because of that. Even to the degree that my father asked me why I don't tell people that I'm half white. And to which I told him that I speak English and I wear Western clothes and I don't know how much more white he wants me to be. You know, I mean, I think it would be really easy to say that Native artists are providing a new perspective today. But the truth is that there's been such an inundation with the relic as representing who we are. And popular culture has ultimately told non-Native people that we look this way, we speak this way, we dress this way, we're from this place, you know, our skin is this color, you know, all of those things have informed our identity, so that when non-Native people come to the table, they immediately believe that they know exactly what we are, and oftentimes better than we know ourselves.